If you die, there's nothing to fear. Why? Because you'll either go to heaven or to hell. If you go to heaven, there's nothing to worry about. You'll be okay. Even if you go to hell, there's nothing to worry about. You'll find so many of your friends. So for a long time just greeting them, how are you? Before your time for the fire comes. So therefore, don't fear. You have nothing to fear as Kenyans.
Former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga was reported dead on the 16th of October 2025 in India while receiving treatment. With his request of having a send-off within the first 72 hours of his death, Raila Amolo Odinga has already arrived in Kenya at JKIA today. Kenyans are out in large numbers to receive the body of the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga as they mourned in the streets of Nairobi. Check this. In case you don't know who Raila Amolo Odinga is, he is the most resilient politician in Kenya. He contested for presidency for 5 times: 1997, 2007, 2013, 2017, and 2022. And in the most of this election, he raised concerns over electoral malpractices in Kenya. His petitions led to a legal and institutional change, such as 2013 and 2017 Supreme Court petitions. He is also known for championing multipartyism democracy in Kenya. In 1980s and early 90s, Raila Odinga was a central figure in the struggle to end one-party rule of KANU under President Daniel Arap Moi. He was detained without trial multiple times, about 8 years, for his involvement in the pro-democracy activism. He played a role in the 1991 repeal section of 2A Constitution, which restored multipartyism democracy in Kenya. Raila was also a strong advocate for constitutional reform throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. He was instrumental in pushing for the 2010 Constitution, which introduced key reforms like devolution, the Bill of Rights, and the judicial electoral reforms. Raila became the Prime Minister in 2008 after the 2007 post-election violence that really affected the livelihood of Kenyans. After the 2007 post-election violence, Raila entered a power-sharing deal with President Mwai Kibaki through an international mediation led by Kofi Annan. He served as Prime Minister in the Grand Coalition government 2008 to 2013. Oversaw key ministries including infrastructure and agriculture, and helped stabilize the country after severe ethnic and political violence that affected Kenyans majorly. Raila is not only a Kenyan hero, but he has also contributed to African developments beyond Kenya. He was appointed as AU High Representative for Infrastructure Development in Africa from 2018 to 2023. He also advocated for integrated continental infrastructure and trade under frameworks like the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. Raila chose peace over his political ambitions in 2018 and surprised the nation by agreeing to a political handshake with President Uhuru Kenyatta after a divisive 2017 election. This led to the BBL, an initiative aimed at national unity, inclusivity, and political reform. Though BBL was eventually ruled unconstitutional by the court, it sparked significant national dialogue about governance and inclusivity. Raila Amolo Odinga's career has always been a symbol of opposition and reform. Throughout his career, Raila has represented the voice of opposition, consistently pushing for reforms, accountability, and fairness in governance. He has been a watchdog for the government. His presence has helped a balance of power and strengthened democracy space in Kenya. Despite Raila's political career, Raila was also a family man with one wife, Ida Betty Odinga, whom they had kids, Fidel Castro, Rose Odinga, Raila Odinga Jr., and Winnie Odinga, adding up to 4 kids with grandchildren. Raila did not let his political experience go to waste as he mentored some of the young politicians in the society like Jalango and others.
Kwa shughuli zangu za kisiasa, Raila Amolo Odinga.
Siku zote.